Good morning and welcome to another winner film with me, Alexander Söderberg. I'm the chairman of Vinnarskolan, which could be translated into Winner Academy in English. And the purpose of Vinnarskolan is to give you the tools you need to become more successful in your personal life. And what I'm going to talk about today is the sheer stupidity and utter madness, in my opinion, to watch TV sports or following TV sports. And for many of you who know me better, I was one of those fools myself who was very into sports on TV a few years ago. And but for each year I've grown older, I've started to really not see the purpose or the point in doing so. Because what you do as you are watching TV sports, just idling in front of the TV, following a match or something, is that you are watching other men and sometimes women chasing excellence, while you yourself just sit there passive in your couch or armchair watching them doing so. And for every minute you spend on watching other people chasing excellence, the less time do you have to develop and grow your own excellence. So it's quite meaningless and stupid, in fact, to watch TV sports, watch sports on TV, unless you're a professional athlete yourself or a sports commentator, or maybe work with sports and need to watch it for the sake of education or to improve you in your work, so to say. So yes, then it can serve a purpose. Or if you might know someone who is one of those excellent sportsmen on TV, of course I can see you might follow them for a few minutes if they have an important race or match to play, but otherwise for us other people out there, no, it serves absolutely no point in watching sports on TV. It's actually one of the biggest, if not the biggest, time waster it's out there. And not only a big time waster as you sit there in your armchair or couch watching a game, watching other people, other men chasing excellence, it's also that you waste a huge lot of money on that too. Not only probably for the cable or subscription you have for all of these sports channels, then you put money into merchandise, buying jerseys, hockey sticks, football jerseys, hockey jerseys, pucks, flags, banners, whatever it is, cup, mugs, just for the sake of showing your support for your team, which yes, could be a nice thing if you're very into it, but still it's a waste of your money that you can put somewhere else. And this is coming from someone who was himself quite into sports many years ago. So you're probably going to realize that as you grow older, it serves actually no point in following sports on TV. And although Sweden didn't qualify for the World Cup for the third time out of 4, it was a kind of disappointment that just went away after a day or two this time. Yes, it sucked, but then I move on with my life, and I could be happy that I won't follow the FIFA World Cup very much now, as my national team isn't playing. So it's a good thing coming out of that too, believe it or not. But what's the solution to not getting caught into TV sports and waste your time on that pursuit? Well, it's by actually either practicing sports yourselves or become more active in your own life. Go out and do things. Go out and find meaningful, purposeful things to do in life. Because almost one common denominator I've seen among people who watch a lot of TV sport is that they don't have much else to live for. It's like their whole life depends on the outcome of their favorite team or teams, and therefore your emotions rise and fall like a roller coaster depending on how your team does. And that's not a good, purposeful way of living your life. And how much time don't you spend like hating on other teams and hating on other supporters, hating on other players? For every minute you spend on hating on other sports teams, That's like a minute wasted away that you could have done something better with in your life. So the main thing here is to focus on being productive or doing purposeful things in your life, so you don't have to rely on TV sports to make you happy and to feel like you have a meaningful, fulfilling life. And practice sport yourself if you're capable of. Like, don't just watch the marathons or track and field or cycling races or football matches, hockey matches, whatever it might be on TV. Just try to practice some sport yourself, and that's going to take a lot of focus away from that TV sports that you just sit there idling in your living room watching. So that's the main thing here. Start practicing some sports yourself, or do other things that requires a bit of brain activity and physical exercise too. If you activate your whole body and mind, you're going to be so preoccupied with that you're not going to have time or any will whatsoever to watch TV sports. So it's just about that, substituting TV sports for other more meaningful activities in your life, preferably other sports or something else productive. It could be carpentry or moving the lawn in your garden or whatever. So that's just some tips, so you get away from this destructive habit of watching TV sports, because it's not a good one, and it's just gonna propel you further down this rabbit hole of just sitting in front of the TV doing nothing as well, the more you watch sports on TV. So it's a good habit to get out of, because the more you do it, the more stupid you're gonna see it is, or what you've been doing actually is, and the more time you're gonna put forward doing more productive, meaningful things in life. So that was everything I had to say for this little video. I hope you can have getting some good advice from it, although it was a bit short. But just remember, watching sports on TV or live is a waste of your time, and you better use it wisely, so you don't become that couch potato and wasting away your whole life. It's never too late. It's better late than never. You could be 50, 60, 70 years old and realizing this, but still, you have a few years left to live. Try to use them in the best way you possibly can, and that's not gonna be in front of the TV or on the bleachers watching other men chasing excellence. You gotta build your own excellence. Then you're gonna see less of a need to watch other men doing the same. So that's everything for this video. I hope you got some use of it, and I see you soon again.